Tough transition from that going into the show, but we're here. We lost two legends, Terry Funk, Wyndham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt,
in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This has been a fucked up year for wrestling because earlier Jay Briscoe.
Nah,
tragic.
that
The Iron Sheik.
Sheiky.
This is fucked up.
And Iron Sheik was this year too. Jesus Christ.
He sure was, man.
Superstar Billy Graham died this year too.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they call superstars in WWE.
That's a fact.
But see, the difference between all that is most of those they've died later than, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, old age.
Yeah.
I mean, Terry
Exactly.
Funk was about to be 80.
The average wrestler doesn't live.
Sheik lived his life.
Say
Billy
that.
Graham lived his life.
Why was
Terry
only
Funk lived his
30?
life.
One thing I want to say that we gotta remember, Terry Funk no-sold a kick from a horse, bro. This nigga got kicked by a horse legitimately in the middle of a match and no-sold it.
He's
Kept on moving.
One of the toughest motherfuckers you've ever seen in your
Bruh.
life.
Terry Funk
Him and
decided
Onita in Japan.
middle-aged,
Bro.
old as hell in the
Chainsaw
mid-90s.
Charlie.
Like, fuck it. I'm gonna be a hardcore deathmatch nigga.
You gotta
I'm
think
gonna come out there.
his
It's
gimmick
Chainsaw
was
Charlie.
His gimmick was a middle-aged fucking chainsaw wielding crazy man.
Yeah,
when most
it's
of us were
amazing.
just being born. He was
Amazing.
already a middle-aged. He was playing up on his age already. Man.
Yeah. So they will all be missed. They'll all be remembered. You know, everybody's taking it. Bray Wyatt especially hard.
Bro, he was only 36 years old.
Yeah, we're all around that same age, so that's a little tidbit right there. Look at your own health. It's fucking crazy.
So you know, in the forthcoming news, Sunday's All In, the biggest wrestling show of all time, with 80,000 plus seats sold. That you know, but
90,000 plus pay-per-views sold allegedly already.
Oh man, and it's gonna be mid as fuck, and everybody gonna be mad.
honestly, I mean, okay, so All In is, I guess, is honoring the first show and all that. But
It is literally just the replay of the first All In, which we all know. It was a crowdfunding campaign. It was we're rallying against the evil empire that was Vince McMahon and the WWE.
All In is not like, it's not a big four. It's just
Hey,
like,
hold on. Can I say something? Because that was the storyline of the first All In.
Exactly, and they're just trying to amp that up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, what's up, Sensei? But there is no story like I should say no, but there are certain ones that actually I'm very interested in.
No one wants to see Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho.
To be desired, to be quite honest.
what I mean, all I'm trying to say is this is not a big four pay-per-view. You know, All Out is a part of the big four with Revolution and, you know, the other two, but you only got one match for All Out, and it's Miro versus Powerhouse Hobbs, and you can see that on Dynamite.
Oh, there's a whole match card going.
You can see that on Collision, not on Dynamite.
It's one match for All Out. That's it. They're
It's
putting all their
MJF
stuff
versus Adam Cole, baby. And
I know that's All In. With all
Hey, Aussie Open versus Adam Cole and MJF could slap. Because Aussie Open, freaking Kyle Fletcher and Duncan are both amazing. They are one of the most underrated tag teams.
I get
in
people
general, in my opinion.
I get people want to have high hopes for this pay-per-view, but I mean, I honestly don't see it. You know, you can say Aussie Open is amazing, but these are two other guys that's trying to get over a double clothesline, and you're going to make two outstanding.
No, not trying. They've gotten over a double clothesline. Did you ever? Did you ever think you'd hear people cheer of all the moves you can fucking cheer for? A double clothesline?
Because once again, the internet wrestling community is terrible, and they're all marks at AEW for the most part.
I hope they don't bring up
I love many wrestlers in AEW.
Yeah.
I'm just not, man.
It doesn't work. That doesn't work in WWE. I'm not saying WWE fans are the smart crowd or something, but that doesn't work. You could do this barnyard bullshit.
No, AEW is definitely the smart crowd if we're going to talk about as far as worried about backstage drama and everything, and who's beefing with who in real life, who's actually got problems with people. It's AEW over WWE in that regard.
You can say in comparison, Logan Paul, I'm gonna beat you with this one punch. Yeah, but the storyline is Logan Paul's got metal or vibranium in his fucking hand or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's got them still screws in there holding up their hand.
I'm gonna beat you with a double clothesline.
If I've got screws in my shoulder from my shoulder surgery, does that mean I got like a super like shoulder tackle now?
Yes,
you got a fire ass spear.
I can like knock.
I mean,
that's what happened with Lex Luger.
Wrestling does a lot of anime shit. Okay, can we just all accept that? Can we just accept
we're
that?
not. I'm not accepting it. Y'all can.
Okay, well, it does a lot of anime shit.
So
you don't have to. The Superman punch.
That's not a. Okay, I'm just saying.
My rotation's not that great. Like Superman punches aren't.
Hey, you know what's more believable? Roman Reigns doing it to Orange Cassidy that's 165 pounds soaking away with a brick in his pocket. But whatever.
Yeah, bro. Orange Cassidy.
Man, that whole thing went over all your heads. Then that's funny.
The orange punch.
Now, wait, hold on. If it's not going, It's not. It's going over our heads. If we just don't care for it.
I mean, no. There's certain things I personally like. Fuck you.
Because I just don't care for. I didn't care for Orange Cassidy when he was on the Indies. I don't care for Orange Cassidy
you
now.
Don't like. I thought you would like Orange Cassidy.
Oh Lord!
All right, no,
let's get into crowd participation.
All right,
tag match 0 hour. Osio versus MJF and Adam Cole. Let's start with Menace. Who do you feel is winning this match? You feel it's going to be good? Like,
I mean, I think it's gonna be all right. I think this is where we might possibly see, like, even though we don't, like, nobody wants to see, we might see the turn. I don't know who's gonna turn. That's been the one thing about this whole thing where, like, every time I figure out, or I think, like, all right, it's probably gonna be Adam. They hint at MJF. Then I'm like, all right, it might be MJF. They hint at Adam. So I'm like, I wouldn't be mad if it was Adam turning on MJF. You know what I'm saying? Then they lead to like the feud later on. So I think they're gonna lose because one of them gonna turn. But I think it's gonna be a decent match.
Afro Kami.
I think Aussie Open win. I don't think the turn's even gonna. I don't think they're gonna blow it at the. I don't think they're gonna turn in the match. I think we'll get through the match. I think we might. They could. I think I think if anyone turns, because they're for some reason, I feel it in my soul. They want to run MJF as a baby face so bad. Even though I don't. I mean, I get it. It's getting over with certain people, but MJF is one of the best heels in the business today, bar none. At 26 years old, with fucking 7 years of experience, maybe at most. I mean, he's from the fucking first ever graduating class from Creative Pro, I do believe. So I mean, but I think Tony Khan's a mark enough to turn his biggest heel babyface just because he can. And I mean, MJF.
They've been doing this for 3 days.
So I think Adam Cole's gonna. I don't think. I think Adam Cole is either going to end up getting disqualified for turning, or it's gonna be something else. They'll bring in Roderick Strong in the Kingdom to pull some kind of wacky stuff. We know Adam Cole's long history with both Roddy and Kingdom, but yeah, I think it'll probably be something like that. We'll get the Adam Cole heel run for a little bit, but yeah, I don't think they take the belt off of him, because I think long term shouldn't the game plan be a unification between we finally get CM Punk and freaking MJF3, we finally get the rubber match.
No, because they have to have two separate brands, so you have to have two separate titles.
No, they don't. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega just have to stop being childish to where everyone can work together.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
That's what we need. Fucking bruh, have we not heard anything from the WWE about brand splitting? Make shit messy.
You got too many people. You gotta have a brand split. So you need a title for that one on Saturday. They did what they did with Punk.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Well, what do you think, Sensei? What do you think about all this?
No, I'm just.
I think they're going to have like a miscue. Aussie Open's going to win, and then the real break on who's going to be, the face and the heel is going to happen in the main event. I personally, we'll wait on that one, right, Cam?
Yeah, you gotta wait for the main event.
Yeah. So, but I'll say what I think is gonna happen there. But I think it's gonna be a miscue or somebody, and then somebody's gonna accidentally maybe like injure themselves a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be, and it's gonna be like a one where, you know, something happens and they, you know, somebody injures a part of the body, and then they're gonna work it into the main event.
Can Melly feel the same way or different? Indifferent?
I'm gonna be honest. I'd love for Adam Cole and MJF to get the belts because, you know, they're interesting. But I feel what Sensei is saying. Like, it's gonna be kind of a miscue. I think the match is gonna be good. Like, I think it's gonna be a good way to get the crowd energized, and something's gonna happen. Either Adam Cole or more likely MJF, he's gonna have some type of injury, and that's gonna lead and play into what happens in the main event. So I think Aussie will win.
Jackie O.
I was gonna go to Menace, but like at the end of the day, I low-key hate talking about AEW only because of all the drama that's going backstage. But I really wanted to do good, and all I want is for a positive outcome for this main event.
Well,
and
you know what?
I would think. Hold on, I would think that the positive outcome would be MJF being heel and actually doing it. But
you think that, as a logical thinker, yeah,
exactly. But if you want to like make some other stars and shit like that, whatever, and put eyes on the goddamn product, you're probably gonna want to put Adam Cole, baby, turning him heel, and then having other people with them doing it, and then having a new syndicate.
Yeah, but I still don't think you take the belt off MJF.
No. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. For me personally, belts don't really matter much, only because.
But ideally, the goddamn. The main event of this should have been Kenny Omega versus CM Punk for the Real World Championship, if you want to be honest. But
no, what it should have been was CM Punk versus like Adam Cole or something like that. Not Adam Cole. Adam
inserting
Page
Punk in the main event.
I mean, all I'm saying is if you have like a real drama that you can actually fucking sell, what, like, you're literally doing WCW shit. Just put them in.
But let's be honest.
Everyone wants to be children. That's why I don't like talking about the backstage drama.
Stop inserting Punk in the main event. He's done. It's finito. Like, he can't go anymore. Like,
but that would have been the real money draw, bruh. That would have been the money draw. That's what these super smart fans want to see.
No,
they want to see if they can work together after having this real life beef that was.
But I think you're waiting for like just a car crash thing. Like you're just building into it. Like, is this really, like, you know what I mean? Are they, you know, was this a real accident, or, you know what I mean, or was this shot, you know what I mean, a receipt?
You got it. Well,
no, at the end of the day, it's about drawing.
With WWE, I mean,
exactly.
You don't need to see a 50-year-old do this.
Just do something with it. Just do
something. Yes, Seth Rollins do it on 3 different occasions. Just put like real life into wrestling, but
just do something with it. It doesn't have to be like crazy. Just do something with it.
Does anybody want to review Stadium Stampede? I mean, it's Blackpool Combat Club.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Well,
this card.
I don't know how they're going to do
it. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, because if you got 80,000 people in there, where the fuck are you? What kind of waivers need to be signed?
With the story of this match, allegedly it's supposed to be a 3-way trios match with the BBC, the Death Triangle, and Best Friends.
The BBC.
But Phoenix can't get the country.
And Ray Phoenix can't travel. And then they just
got hurt.
We're just going to do this. And they got Santana Ortiz for a one-night only thing, I'm pretty sure.
Good to see them back together, though.
It ain't going to last. They don't fuck with each other at all.
Yeah, they don't.
So it's gonna be. I don't know how this match is gonna work with 80,000 people there. I guess it's gonna be the same normal bullshit that the Stadium Stampede's match is.
Yeah,
so I
think it's gonna be one of those that you just, you know, like a
What's the
hardcore false
over
count
under on
anywhere.
somebody getting hit by a vehicle? It happens whether it be a horse or a fucking go
What's the over
kart
under
or
somebody getting hurt?
It's going to be like a Mini Cooper.
Oh, that's
like
almost
that.
guaranteed. We almost watched Matt Hardy die in one of those. Y'all remember that concussion? That shit was fucking gruesome.
Yo,
or a can of gasoline. Fuck it.
Menace.
No, it's gotta be something
pop
British.
out of the freezer later,
Stadium
broken.
Stampede.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that is. So
Right.
It's a false count
It's
anywhere.
like 5-on-5
5
street match, only in a stadium.
And they
It's
just go
They're
different
just
from
gonna beat
Anarchy
the
and
shit out of each other all over Wembley,
It's
apparently.
bullshit. That's all, pretty much. Jamel, do you care about this match at all?
No.
Not really. Because honestly, I haven't really been feeling the BBC since William Regal left. But
They
to me,
should
I
have
think
closed that shop.
something British is gonna happen. So I'm guessing like the vehicle will probably be like a Rolls Royce, or maybe a Tony Khan pony up an Aston Martin, some British.
What's the British equivalent to Dippin' Dots? Because we got to get some type of stupid candy spot from a sponsor. Remember they threw them.
You're gonna see Tony Khan soccer team. They gonna get involved like Urban Meyer was a couple of years ago.
That's true.
Like only the first Stadium Stampede.
Yeah,
was
he's
really
probably
like
just gonna pump the shit out of his.
It was empty arena and it was fun, but I don't give a shit of. I don't give a shit about this one. The BBC are probably gonna win.
The BBC. It's the Blackpool Combat Club. BCC. Y'all niggas,
I don't respect that name.
No, it's the BBC, bro. They knew what they were doing.
The big black cock.
Another match.
Name.
I don't know if y'all care about trios match: Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi versus Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita. So
this is such a waste. My problem is this is such a waste of Bullet Club Gold right now. Fucking Juice Robinson and fucking Jay White. They literally put on one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen in my life. And in my life, them and FTR did 58 minutes. That's ridiculous. But bro, what are we doing? Fucking Kenny Omega just wants to live out his dreams. He wants to do another.
This is a waste of everyone.
Bro,
this is a waste of everybody.
You could have shit you could be doing with all the people involved.
Yes, the story's a screwdriver. Believe it or not.
Yeah, Don Callis betrayed his
stabbed him in the
nephew.
forehead.
Yep,
betrayed his son.
And then replaced him with Takeshita.
This is all over a screwdriver. I'm just letting y'all know that.
Yeah, an actual screwdriver or a sexual.
What do we expect?
Not a drink either.
Never forget, he won the championship for the first time from Don Callis, handed him a microphone to hit somebody with. So at least they're consistent.
I mean, I don't know if anyone wants to review this or not. It's whatever.
I mean, everyone in the match is good, but fucking, they're gonna probably completely overdo it. They're gonna hit way too many spots way too early in the match. It's gonna fucking take away from everything that's happening at the end and fucking probably like wear out the crowd somewhere in there. But Kota Ibushi's looked kind of iffy the last couple times I've seen him. It'll be nice to see.
He was built like me at the Blood and Guts match. Me and him was built kind of similar, so that worried me.
Man,
he
I love
like
in the mouth. Man.
Bruh, it's just, but
since y'all been marking out for him, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe for the real World Championship.
I think it's gonna be a slapper.
Oh my god!
I mean, it probably is only because they're both.
I'm being honest, bro.
I got a question.
What's the story? What's the story?
That's what I'm saying. Go back and look
Joe,
at
you don't need a story.
They've hated each other forever. They're back together again. They're not changing anything up. They're going to continue to hate each other. Sometimes it's as simple as I don't fucking like that guy.
That go to sleep was kind of iffy.
But listen, the go to sleep was garbage. But shout out to Punk for being 46 years old and still being able to hoist a 300-pound Samoan guy on his back.
Jesus Christ, we're great on a curve for Punk.
Bro, he's old. Listen, he didn't get injured. Thankfully, he's not trying to do his buckshot Larry.
But if your ass is old and you know, you shouldn't get like points for doing what you normally
I ain't never gonna tell somebody not to get paid. Because think about what Tony Khan's allegedly paying this nigga. I'm gonna go out there whether I get injured or not.
I'm
that
with
kind
you
of
on getting
Fuck
paid,
it.
but like we're not gonna give him an A for doing something that he's supposed to be doing.
What he's
and he didn't even do it well.
What he's paying him.
But listen, he probably. I give Punk the benefit of the doubt just because I love how it's genuinely fucking.
Right. He has creative power like 96 Hogan. We're talking about now. So
no, that's crazy. Really? although never forget CM Punk told never forget that CM Punk told the talent coordinator that he couldn't come to Collision. He was like, "Nigga, you can't come over here, bruh."
All right, let's rate this match. Menace, do you care about this match? What do you think this match is going to be? Is it going to be a slobber knock or just sloppy knocks?
I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to respect it because it's Samoa Joe and CM Punk, but like, I feel like it's probably going to be low key mid. You know what I'm saying? Just because like, CM Punk. That's what I'm saying, that they old, so like they can't go like that no more. So. I think it's gonna be all right, but it's gonna be mid at the same time.
Yeah, I want to respect John Cena in the match too, but I know he's fucking old and done. So I mean,
I don't know, man. I think they could surprise us just because we know how well they work together. I think that they'll be able to carry each other to something that's way better than what anyone.
I'll ask this. Let me ask it before we go into this. So let's take John Cena now and Kurt Angle now, and just put them in the match, and just like, you think it's gonna be a banger?
Fuck no.
No, Kurt Angle's done a lot of drugs. Fucking, he's put a lot of wear and tear on his body. CM Punk is straight edge. You know what I mean?
They don't have equal amount of wear and tear on their body.
No, but I'm saying fucking Kurt Angle's compounded that with drugs and alcohol abuse and lots of other stuff that CM Punk has not.
So if anything, he should be going harder though.
No. Joe's still on the good level. Let's do Rey Mysterio.
No, but that's what I'm saying. See, you can't. I'm saying CM Punk will be way better than that, but I'm saying that's why you can't Kurt Angle. That's why you can't put him.
I did. Let's take out Kurt Angle, put in Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's doing wrestling at a high level.
Rey Mysterio and John Cena could 100% put on a banger right now. I think both of them cold. I think they could put on a banger.
Yeah, I think at bare minimum they could damn sure put on at least a beast.
I was about to say, bro, and I'm being complete. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. I believe you could take John Cena, make that nigga take off the suit real quick, have fucking Rey Mysterio show up and fucking tell his kids to sit down for a second and fucking.
Well, I think we know half the time marking out for this match. Jamel, do you feel the same way? CM Punk for the
again, respect to 44-year-olds for doing this. I think it's gonna be decent. I think it's gonna be, the crowd are gonna be into it because motherfuckers love CM Punk. I love Samoa Joe. Like, if they was just promoing, I'd be all in for it because they still.
That's a slapper. They're both top tier on mic.
But for me, it's the real world title thing. It's like, it's a story that's been done in wrestling before, so I ain't got no issue with that. I'm surprised they didn't put the ROH title, the TV title on the line here, but it is what it is. I think it'll be deep. Like, it's gonna be decent at the very least. Like, they ain't gonna embarrass themselves. Like, this ain't gonna be fucking Undertaker and Goldberg at one of them Saudi shows.
Looks a little god hope almost
died. Like, they gonna do it. Fair point.
Sensei, you gonna mark out for
give me Samoa Joe.
See, for me, I think CM Punk I think his heart's not in it, to be honest with you. I think he just likes the fact that he has power and he can be able to do stuff from there, and he gets bread. So, like, he's doing it just because he wants to show people that he can put on a quality show. Not even do it like in the ring, but he wants to be in the backstage area so that he can be able to say that he has the mind in the business still.
But if we're saying that, I prefer the wrestling I see on Collision to the wrestling I see on Dynamite,
and that's fine because that's Tony Khan versus CM Punk. Of course, you're gonna enjoy that more than what Tony Khan is doing because he's marking out for stuff. But like CM Punk, it's like a public display of, hey, I can do this stuff, and if I'm the Bucks and them, I wouldn't want to be a part of it either. I'm not gonna be just a pawn in the shit. Like, I'd rather us have a conversation.
What they did.
Yeah, but you know how hard the Bucks have politicked to. Come on, these niggas politic their name into the promotion. It is all elite wrestling.
What else we doing?
Can we not talk about AEW?
I'll say this, but it's like, it's a whole bunch of I'm really not a fan of either people who is like with how they politics. It's just like Bucks was unprofessional for how they was allegedly acting. Punk was unprofessional for how he was acting. Like everybody.
That shit was fire though. Hey, y'all
was hilarious, but
y'all gonna tell me y'all didn't cop for the brawl out fucking media scrum. Y'all telling me?
Oh, that was hilarious,
bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure me and Cam have both said at some point in time during that fucking we're tired and we work with fucking children. It's literally it came into people's lingo. It was not.
He shares a bank account with his mother. Tells you all you need to know about him.
Jackie, I know you're done with AEW, but do you ever take on this match?
I mean, it's like, why do we watch wrestling? Like, do you watch it because you want to see people do flips and tricks, or do you watch it? Do you get enthralled in a wrestling match because of a story that they're telling? AEW really struggles with telling any really intricate or interesting stories. I want them to. They have some of my favorite wrestlers in their fucking camp. They really do.
They do. Like, they have an amazing roster. Just don't know how to use it, or can't put it together.
I don't care about any fucking match. Why is Samoa Joe fighting CM Punk? Why? What's the point? What's the story? And again, that's professional wrestling. It's not just the physicality in the ring. I mean, that's just, you gonna say, "Oh Lord," Terry Funk will tell you that. So get the fuck out of here. That's not fair.
Did you watch all three of Brock versus Cody? Little trilogy.
You know what? And
it turned out way better than I thought it would.
The only time it actually hit was the third one when they actually gave a fucking story.
But they never had one. Why did Brock?
You know, it's funny. They really did. But you need to pay attention.
We don't know why Brock is
that.
There's
I think
talk at the same time. If everyone talk at the same time, I let all y'all.
We're talking at the same time the whole show. That's why we're only on the same.
I have said nothing. And
you say that's a lot.
I have been quiet this whole time.
But you haven't. Nobody has. Actually, Min has been the most quiet of this.
No, well, yeah, I guess, but I stopped talking because it's just not come on, dude. You watch wrestling because you're interested in the storylines and why they're fighting. You have to admit that. You don't just want to see two niggas just doing stuff in the ring.
It's a rivalry.
No,
they're fighting. It's a rivalry.
Because there's certain stuff that I do watch purely for in ring. Like, I'm not super invested in AAA stories. No offense to AAA. I'm invested in seeing fucking El Hijo del Vikingo fucking hit a fucking 1975 something off of a fucking pillar through two tables, bruh.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
I don't because that's probably going to hurt him in the long run. But second of all,
as long as
why am I watching him do that?
Because it's super sick, bro.
I definitely see what Jackie is.
A step up 540 off the middle rope to the outside.
It's very impressive. It is dude, it is very, very impressive. And
but I'm saying that's why I watch that stuff. I'm not watching that for. I don't know a thing. I don't speak Spanish well enough to know a thing of what's going on. But they have some amazing matches. It's a spectacle to see. I understand how it got over with the people.
So storytelling in the ring is actually a different thing.
So what about this match? That's what I'm saying.
Story in the ring.
What about this match? Punk versus Joe. I mean, if you don't care, you just say that.
I think this is literally just they're like, yo, we've hated each other forever.
We know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
We know how you feel about it. Jack, do you care about this match?
Of course I do, because these are two of my favorite wrestlers, and I would love to see them wrestle. But I would like something deeper than what they're doing. It's just kind of seemed like it came out of nowhere.
I feel like they're just trying to rely on the past too readily. They're just like, yo, y'all know the backstory here.
This is supposed to be the biggest wrestling show in the history of wrestling, right? Come on,
over 80,000 in Wembley is still crazy.
You could do better than that.
No, it's just by attendance. It doesn't.
You can do better. In general. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was at fucking goddamn all of the Chicago.
WWE's technically already sold more tickets than that over the 2 nights of WrestleMania coming up. So
yeah, because Michael Cole will never shut his ass up about it.
No, Vince has
Hell yeah.
Listen, but the next match.
I get what Jackie's saying though. I definitely get what you're saying. I know Jackie, like a good story, like it'll get you invested. Sometimes, every once in a while, like I can just watch two people go at it, but for something like this, you would hope that they invest and build the story. That's more on the fault of the booking and like actually getting up to the show, because really not much of this has been.
Listen,
yeah,
I'm gonna say this with an asterisk, and then we can move on to the next match finally. So don't have Kenny Omega as Bryan Danielson. Just scrap it because it had no story. You're getting two top A1 wrestlers, put them together, put on a banger at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Who gives a fuck about a story? You have those two guys going into this match. It doesn't matter sometimes. Just have an asterisk on it. Just say
that's a
these
fact.
guys want to wrestle. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You can do stuff like that.
I can agree with that, but man, that's
go watch the match.
Menace,
lazy booking's
always
been a thing.
Anything about this? Yeah, can I get Menace's opinion? Can
I like for me personally, like I ain't even trying to be one of them like cliche people, but like I actually think for me it's 50-50 because the very thing that gets me invested into like let's say for instance, I'm just throwing them out there. Let's say like Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, they're in the feud. Just the simple fact that it's Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins, I know that shit's about to be an instant banger. But I'm gonna be even more intrigued as to what y'all gonna do in the ring to get me hyped onto that banger y'all about to put on. So like I need to continuously be invested in the people that I know or have the potential to like put on that, top tier, high level match that I'm hoping they can put on if they're able to continuously like live up to the hype that is their name. You know what I'm saying? So I do think it works for some people. Like prime example, like Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn, whenever he came with NXT, no storyline. It was just Sami.
Yo, that's a very good point. I ain't gonna front. That was actually a banger of fucking match.
Quite literally was it was like, Sammy, here's your opponent. And it was Shinsuke Nakamura. And that was the build-up. It was like the lure of Shinsuke Nakamura going to Sami Zayn. And that shit was an instant classic. So I do think it works for some, but others, you do need that build-up.
But see, I think it's the build-up to that.
So it's all about chemistry. And people
to fix your audio.
Yeah, exactly. What you doing there?
Some people got good chemistry together. For instance, like AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, they got good chemistry. Who's another
Are you
one?
on a GoPro? What the fuck? All right, I'm not gonna answer this.
All I'm saying is All In was just a show with no story. We're gonna fill this house and y'all have fun watching it. And people you don't need a story every.
It's like that North Korean fucking shit that WCW did. I hope nobody died.
No, because I don't know. I don't think there's any forced attendance.
I'm being an asshole about this.
Because they straight up forced them motherfuckers. It was like, you gonna go to this wrestling show or you gonna die.
Exactly.
We'll eventually get to the end of the card. Coffin match: Sting, Darby Allin versus Swerve and Christian.
Why do they want to kill Sting, bro? Sting is 60-something years old.
He taking a bunch of bumps.
That shit is crazy to me.
Ric Flair or Sting, no, you can't get in that ring. You're gonna just look them in the eye and say you can't do that.
Ric Flair, fuck yes. Ric Flair, stay away from the ring. Unless you guys want to watch him die in the ring, Ric Flair should not wrestle ever.
Not film.
Do y'all remember his last retirement match? Fucking Andrade carried him through the whole. This nigga couldn't put on the figure 4.
He couldn't even apply it. That was actually
exactly.
Listen, look. Let Sting live, all right? If that's what we want to do.
Shout out Terry Funk, because when he knew he couldn't wrestle anymore, he didn't try.
I don't know why.
Sabu was horrible.
Seth Rollins broke his back, so I don't understand how he's still wrestling.
I don't know.
Who the fuck you talking about?
Sting.
We're on the
yeah. He got the stem cells allegedly. They healed that shit right up, and he's back and ready to do dives off the fucking 20-foot balconies again.
I guess
he's doing ECW spots.
I guess.
Bro, I've seen him do so many dives in 2023. It don't make sense.
So what are we talking about?
I guess he's real life.
I don't know. They're talking about Sting and Seth Rollins. We're on AEW. Like,
did he say yes to it? Did he say yeah?
I said no.
Right,
but I
let him go.
What I said was, I don't know why Sting is still a wrestler because he got his back broken by Seth Rollins.
Because he wants to. He ain't a slave. Ain't nobody tell him to do that. I don't want this. I actually never liked Sting.
Anybody watching right now, still going through watching, we're actually talking about AEW. So
yeah, I
don't be confused by the side gander. Jamel, do you care about this coffin tag match at all?
I got Darby Allin and Sting winning that one. So
I didn't do some of them.
Darby Allin in 3 is that's what he's saying.
That weak ass coffee drop.
I don't
confused.
care.
Wasn't AR Fox in this match?
AR Fox.
No, he got replaced by Christian. They were like, "Nah, nigga, you ain't doing it. We got to have some. We can't just have anybody on Wembley." At first, we thought we could just have anybody on Wembley, but AR Fox, you ain't making the cut.
He can't
so
travel allegedly, so they just booted him.
No, they're just saying that shit.
He got he's not the only one who got issues. What's his name? Fuck that. Ultimo looking dragon, motherfucker. Yeah, he can't travel.
Looking dragon.
Ultimo
dragon looking motherfucker is crazy.
Against Phoenix now?
Jesus Christ.
That was racist, Goose. That was racist.
Anyways,
you don't care about this match. Okay?
I'm just worried about Sting when he took.
Yeah, I just don't want to see Sting get hurt, bro.
Dive off that ladder the last time and didn't really make it. I was concerned because he.
Yeah, I was concerned when I think that.
He hit all chest, like it wasn't. He didn't make it. Like his sternum was hurt. So
he wrestles in a t-shirt though.
Man, that's all right. I mean, he old, you know. He's
Seth
not on.
Don't be surprised if Joker Sting.
Fear the baseball bat.
You guys think Sting's gonna hit a kickflip off of a balcony onto somebody during this coffin match?
Nope.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck it.
He can take Darby's skateboard from him and show him what's what.
If he consents to it, let's go. If he says, "Yeah, I can do that, baby,"
honestly,
like just like Sid Vicious when he broke his leg. Yeah, I can do that. The fuck out here.
Honestly, I am not a fan of this thing in Darby Allin.
Dude, you know a fun fact? I didn't call you one.
Yo, it's a father-son story, bro.
I might as well get in on it.
No, you might as well wait till you're called on, and I'll let you get your shit off. Like, you got 8 people for you, and you came late.
Well, I had to go get food. Okay,
you wanted to get food. You didn't have to. Man, if you care about this matchup.
I'm gonna be honest. That man gonna kill himself one day. Man, like the day I saw that man stand off that like 30-foot ladder, bruh. And I'm talking about this man,
bro.
All on that shit. Bro, I'm like, just stop with that shit, bro. Respectfully retire. Like that's crazy.
Kill yourself. He's done.
Nah, that's
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can see it. You can even see the weakness in the Scorpion death locks and these damn death drops.
He can't drop his hips low enough anymore.
Hulk Hogan lost two
the fucking stem cells that sting. Vape, are you able to
the stem cells are wearing off now.
Wrestling isn't what you think
he's muted. He's trying to go in on this content. You're muted. You gotta unmute yourself.
Yeah, to be honest, this might be a real hot take, but if it ain't 97, 98, fuck Sting.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro came in hot.
I mean, to be honest, bro, if it ain't no 97, 98 NWO Crow wannabe Sting, bro, fuck Sting. Like, to be honest,
like Joker Sting?
I was gonna say Teenage Joker Sting has a small place in my heart.
I'm not gonna lie. Joker Sting was entertaining, and that was the only thing I was.
That shit was funny as hell.
At the end of the time, but it wasn't like he was putting out some bang up of matches. He was just fucking. He won't put
Main Event Mafia, bro. He took on the whole Main Event Mafia.
He was. Yeah. You telling me those matches was bangers?
But I'm saying even at that time, we were like, damn, Sting's in his 40s, still taking on all these niggas, and now we're like, Sting's in his 60s, still carrying around Darby Allin.
Jumping off the balconies like an asshole.
Yeah, jumping off bro, Sting jumping off a balcony is so fucking ridiculous.
Listen, I know we're gonna miss some matches, but we can at least get 3 down. FTR versus the Young Bucks for the titles. FTR is all out. I mean, it's a third match.
I feel like
I'm not gonna lie.
Is it crazy for me to say that the Young Bucks deserve it more?
Like, the Young Bucks are cosplayers, but
God, I hope the Young Bucks are probably gonna win this
more.
match.
Like, what the fuck is this doing for FTR? Like, they have like what 4 or 5 belts, and we still like okay, they're still tag teams that we like more. We can say that FTR is better, but we still like more other. Like, I'm not gonna lie,
I don't know.
I claim never should have lost the tag team.
I'm gonna throw the hot ones. They're fucking boring. They're boring.
They're boring.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You have the capital B on that boring. They boring. But
underscore too.
Ring, though, bro.
I mean, ring work is great. Cool. Fucking boring. I haven't seen that one promo that like highlight.
The shatter machine.
You feel me?
Shatter machine.
There has not been no kind of charisma that's been thrown around to show me that you should put 3 sets of belts.
Hey, I don't know. You better watch what you're saying. They might have to flash the revolver, bro.
You're right about that.
All right, hold on. Does anybody think this will be
I tried to pass you to Jay. You didn't. You ignored me, man. So you know what I'm saying. It's war now. It don't matter.
Anybody think this is gonna be a good match?
I think
it's gonna be a good match.
It's gonna be a good match.
It's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, it's FTR and the Young Bucks. It's for sure.
But like he was pretty spot on about what he just said about FTR. Unfortunately, that's what it is.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's the thing.
But here's the thing, though.
He ain't incorrect.
FTR's not the one that's consecutively losing viewers in segments. That's the Young Bucks. We are literally seeing niggas, the ratings dropping when the Young Bucks are on screen.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
I hear more conversations about the Young Bucks.
Fuck.
I hear Young Buck conversations way more frequently than I hear FTR.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Babe, I think I need to come in hot like you did too. I don't really like the Young Bucks. I think the Young Bucks are one of the most overrated tag teams that are going. People say that they're the best team of their generation. They ain't better than the Usos. They ain't better than New Day.
I agree with you, but I'm not gonna lie.
I'll say this:
is every off of those daggone mustache, boring having motherfuckers.
With the Young Bucks wrestling style, is every Young Buck match the same Young Buck match?
It's Meltzer driver, dive spot, super kick party, pin, kick out, repeat.
Motor City Machine.
I mean, to be honest,
the best I want to see turned out to be boring. The Young Bucks and the Hardy Boys. That match was bad.
One at a fucking time, asshole. Minister, what was you saying?
No, I was saying, I was like, I understand for sure what you're saying about the Young Bucks. I ain't critiquing that at all. But at the same time, I'm like, you dead ass can say that about the Usos. They start the match off, Samoan drop, tag, super kick. Then this one get double super kick, tope, bring it in, super kick, pin, kick out, Samoan drop, tag, 50,000 super kick. Then they do some other tag team move, dive. Like it's like that's kind of how the Usos roll. And it's like
I'll ask this real quick: was the Usos versus Street Profits Money in the Bank that match?
That was a banger. I think that was the best match.
That was a good match.
I'm not asking was a good match. Did it go that way?
I'm gonna explain this. The reason why we'll put the Usos difference on that is you right. The story is carrying their shit. The story has been carrying the fuck out their shit. That's the only thing that separates.
So we're going back to full front what I was saying about why you watch wrestling.
There's different aspects
for
of
grown ass men. That's what it is. It's a soap opera.
It's a soap opera.
But I think someone who
like, let's look at Sami Zayn right now, right? That nigga dry as a motherfucker right now. Like when he was hot, he was high as a firecracker, but he dry right now.
Yeah, because they're not putting any story into him.
He's just the 6th man. He's literally the 6th man in last 3 weeks. He's been the 6th man. You know what I'm saying? So, but the story
but KO's been injured, right?
When he was heavily involved in the Bloodline story, you had people swearing to God that it was Sammy's time to become champion, and real people are looking like.
And that's why the internet wrestling community is dumb.
Yeah, that's why you can.
Exactly.
Niggas say, "Oh, we wanted Sammy to be champion."
For Sammy, And he
why
doesn't
do you,
have
why
really
do you
that
not like
much
Sami
into-
Zayn anymore? I love Sami Zayn.
I love Sami Zayn, but Sami also, I feel like Sami's
Hot
so
as shit. He's a
amazing
great wrestler,
because he
great
he
talker.
finds where he fits
Sami's
and he
great.
just goes from there.
He's over.
Great.
He doesn't
Ever
choose.
since he
He
got
doesn't
more
choose what he
weight
does.
from the bloodline, the more like the impact. is
Nah, I know this is
okay.
a little off topic.
I'll say this just to say this. Just like we gotta stop the LA Knight meat riders because it is getting.
Let me
ridiculous.
talk to you. Hold on. Let me talk to
No,
you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let that train keep going, bro.
No,
I love
LA Knight. Yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
LA
well,
Knight hype.
No, LA Knight is really like that, bro. What you
Let me talk to you.
Like
What
what?
is
What
like
is he
that?
like? He's Sami
What
Zayn with a storyline. That's what he is. He's
He's
Sami
what?
Zayn with a
No,
storyline.
No, LA Knight. No,
Your
no,
energy's different, bro.
He's someone that's doing their thing without a storyline. Like,
Bro, he is. I would say he is.
He got-
he's
no,
doing
no.
it
He
all
has-
the way back to charisma.
like they actually
If
find
you
their
tell me
he's
what
not
thing
bad.
he's doing, let me know. What thing is he doing?
Okay,
They
okay.
Existence.
Right now,
not-
the
he's not
whole
bad.
mission- the whole mission is the actual makes sense story that they ever did with his character. But for that to be a fact, and for that to just happen in the last 2 weeks, and the hype has been going this far, fuck that. Keep that LA Night train going, bro.
What
The
is
man
he
doesn't-
doing?
But that was
he's
Sami
a person-
Zayn, though.
He's not a Sami Zayn.
Like I
He's
said,
not a Sami Zayn. He's a person that don't
But
need a story.
but no.
I got you.
You know where he got his start with? Like I said before, the Bray Wyatt situation, that's what put him on the map. That Bray Wyatt storyline.
I
That's
feel
what
like-
He's
I
the
feel
only
like
person
Bray
who
Wyatt
survives,
always-
bro.
And rest in
If you
peace
look
to Bray
at
Wyatt and
every- if you
everything.
look at
But the
every
Bray
single
Wyatt
wrestler-
situation was proof that he can escape
Turn
out of
anything-
a bad story. He can
He
turn
was bigger
anything.
than
He
the
can turn
program
shit
at
to
that
gold.
point.
He
You're
can
he
turn
can turn
shit to gold.
everything to gold. Exactly.
You're a liar.
Yeah, because I don't
What?
know that many people, especially in the last couple of years, who have been in rivalries with Bray Wyatt and actually came out good. Like, and actually made them look good, or it actually had a good effect. How long it took Seth to goddamn go
Hold
off
on.
after that shit?
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so we're gonna forget
Hold
all
on,
that.
wait,
That's a lie.
hold on.
Minutes, I got you, Minutes. So you mean to tell me that y'all was just creaming your jeans after that Mountain Dew pushback match because it was
Fuck
just
no.
tense, right?
I never
It was
said
just
that.
tense.
No.
I never
No.
said
No,
that.
no.
Don't do that.
The
But
match
fact that he was able to go through
I
that
just
and
said
still
that.
keep
That
it pushing.
Situation and turned out.
Oh my
gold.
God, he
I
turned
love
his
that
gold.
match,
Stop it.
That whole story was trash.
The
match was trash.
The match was trash.
No. The storyline was okay. The
No.
storyline was okay.
No. I'm talking about the
The
story.
match-
Do you have that?
Everything was bad.
I'm not. Listen, I told you this.
That match was
I told you
great.
this when we talked about the Rumble in the beginning. I told you this when we talked about the Rumble in the beginning.
Let Minutes
In the
finish.
beginning of the year, I told
Who's nobody cares?
No. So if you look at every single person that's on the roster, and I'm being dead, this ain't even me trying to gas up nothing. You real talk probably can't name 10 people that have that type of natural charisma that the entire audience can just connect to. Like, you see a lot of times that people have to like force their character for people to like, okay, I kind of see what they did. Let me give it a chance. Okay, I fuck with it. Okay, then they get behind it. Someone like LA Knight that just comes on the scene, he kind of just has that it factor to him. Now, I'll admit, because I'm an LA Knight fan, he might not be the greatest in-ring performer. That's perfectly fine. But the man has that aura behind him that just really personifies him as being different. And you don't see a lot of guys.
And he's
like
not
that
bad in ring.
That's how you get over. That's how you get over.
1, 2, 3.
Period.
Well, Sensei is in. He hasn't lied yet. I never seen 6 people lie at the same time. This is ridiculous.
Bro, look. I'm not gonna lie. Like I just said,
you said what's LA Knight's biggest best trait?
What's his best trait?
What's his best trait?
What
His
do you think,
promo,
Cameron? What do you
It's
think,
a bit- it's a
Cameron?
bit-
I'm like,
I'm
I'm not gonna lie like that. All right, bro,
This
I'm
is
not gonna
not-
lie. I'm not gonna lie like that to you, because if I say promos, you're gonna make sure that I know that there's better promos out there going on.
I'm not. No,
It
It
better
doesn't
fit.
matter.
But-
It
but
doesn't
What I
matter.
can tell you is he brings electricity to that fucking shit now.
Oh my!
Like nobody has been like this.
Nigga charged up on every bruh. Have you heard the crowd when this nigga's music goes on?
Like I just said, bro. He's the person. You name me a person. You name me a person right now that you don't have no really story going for them, but this is the fact that it's their character involved that makes
the story for if there's no minutes. I'm gonna let you go real quick. Hold on. The story for LA Knight, the crowd wants them to get over for no fucking reason.
That's the overall story. But I'm
why
talking
do
about
you not like LA
I'm talking
Knight?
about
He's been grinding since Eli Drake, though.
Bro, he's like, come on, like. The whole thing is this like
the whole thing is what you put. Okay, so LA Knight,
I'm in it for the story. I've been watching this nigga since the NWA.
He's so electric. He's so
Are you mad because everyone likes LA Knight?
No, what I'm saying is you put him in the ring with the Miz, and the Miz cooked his ass on promo.
Yeah, Miz cooked his ass.
They both gave.
Both
of them.
I wouldn't say cook.
He didn't.
The Miz.
If I wasn't gonna get a strike right now, if I wasn't gonna get a fucking strike, a block, or a fucking partial block for playing this promo, I'm watching Miz.
LA Knight so much, bro. That is my question. What do you see in LA Knight that we seen that you don't?
Cool. It's cool because listen, this whole yes movement thing that they're trying to just do with LA Knight and just shit on him. I told you they should have just shit on him. So maybe the Rumble and then shit on him some more until he's like big and over at WrestleMania and you give him some type of spot. That's kind of what they're trying to do. Oh my God, he won the Battle Royal. He deserves it. To win a Battle Royal.
Hey, he made the Slim Jim Battle Royal.
I hope he don't turn out like Zack Ryder.
He's not good in the ring. Yeah, exactly. He's going to be Zack Ryder.
No, I don't think
that's the worst turn right there.
And he'd be great if it could be Zack Ryder because Matt Cardona.
John Cena's not Matt Cardona.
Cardona's not bad though.
I knew he was gonna say something. Gonna
up in arms.
So you're saying you're basically saying this path can go two ways. He can either be the Daniel Bryan or the Zack Ryder.
That's all I'm saying.
Why he can't just go through the middle?
Why can't
he went through the middle and then
why he can't be just LA Knight, bro?
Yeah.
Let
me talk to you.
Why he can't just be LA Knight?
He's an attitude era cosplayer, just like Miz said, and it's absolutely spot on.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see that shit until
I don't see that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't see that shit until Kevin Nash, a person that's like one of the most overrated whatevers, said that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, really? The only thing I see is that he has the charisma. He has the charisma of The Rock, and he does something like the Stunner. And he's trying to do something like the Stunner. That's all.
His blunt force trauma's gotten way better though.
Right, but he did add that kick one time. I was like, oh.
Yeah, well, that's when he changed it, was adding in the kick, because the kick wasn't always the start for that.
I know, right? But no,
weren't we talking about All In?
We was. Disclaimer, we actually talking
about. That's how garbage AEW is. We just.
Minutes, what's your last take on this LA Knight?
Nah, so one reason why I think that man Kevin Nash low-key a clown for saying that mess, because I'm like, since when is it a bad to see someone with attitude in this era? Like, it's obviously it's not the attitude era. So we're accustomed to seeing this whole new generation of attitude because it's not the same type of like badass, like I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm really that motherfucker type of mentality. But when you got someone that kind of brings that type of, energy to this current day and age where you don't see that too often, it's looked at as being an attitude era wannabe. So, like, why is that necessarily bad for someone to kind of bring that level of different feel to something that we so used to? Because, like, we got to transition to a different era, different feel. So if we so used to this, why is it so bad that someone's able to bring something new to this when we so used to already was here?
But it's not bad. It's not bad, but if you look at beginning Dominic Mysterio to now Dominic Mysterio, that's a great transition. He's getting great heat. He's playing the character perfect that he's supposed to be playing. It's organic. He's going the extra mile.
He's just a younger Eddie Guerrero.
He's in a good faction to support his ways. He has a title that he doesn't.
Are Diamond and Rhea this generation's edge leader?
Elton fucking.
That's why I saw someone say that. I was like,
they're Eddie in China, if anything.
Yeah, Eddie in China.
Yeah, I was saying Eddie in China.
I feel that.
Eddie in China.
Jamel, do you have a take on LNA before you?
But
try
Rhea Ripley could
I was gonna say, like Menace said, that was, I fuck with Kevin Nash. Me and him, we both from Detroit. I fuck with all my Detroit people on most shit.
Damn.
It was clownish a little bit for him to be like he's just copying Rock. One, the NWO, they stole a lot from the culture. Like let's be real. They were basically, we want to be Death Row, so we're gonna try and copy that, but it's just a bunch of white dudes and fucking Virgil. So
never forget when Scott Hall was the.
It's cool. It's cool to bring some stuff from back in the day. Like it's cool. Like let him cook. Like if LA Knight, look, he gonna either flop or he gonna make it. We gonna see.
By all means,
like, let's just wait and see. But he cooking right now.
Sometimes you can see through the shit. I mean, I'm just saying, but let him cook. Please let him get his money. Let him get everything he should get at this level of his career. I don't want to take anything.
But here's the thing: all wrestlers who eventually make it to the top starts off like that. They got Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan started off like that too. So
you understand this, right?
You're being fucking bad, because at the end of the day, if you know wrestling, you will know that it starts off. You got to start from the bottom to the top.
What do you mean? What
I mean is,
you're wrong. I can just say Kofi Kingston, and that just shits on your.
No. Kofi. Look. As much as I fuck with Kofi only got that push because AEW was starting up, and then Vince wanted to prove that he wasn't.
All right, and this is where you shit on his argument. What bottom was he on? Multi-time tag team champion, multi-time United States champion, multi-time Intercontinental champion. What bottom was he on?
Who gives a shit?
Singles
okay, never mind. Doesn't matter anymore.
Singles wise.
The point is, what I'm saying is he won big.
I'm very confused.
If we truly being real here, that man only got that push because Mustafa Ali got injured.
No, he got
Kofi Kingston. That's what I'm saying.
Because that was literally Mustafa Ali's spot. I'm just being real.
So Menace, hold on. He said you got to start from the bottom to get to the top. What bottom was Kofi Kingston? Multi-time tag team champion, multi-time United States champion, multi-time Intercontinental champion. What bottom was he in?
He was a fucking jobber in the beginning of his career.
What bottom was he in? He was a multi-time champion. What bottom was he in?
The point is what I'm
saying. Never won the big one.
I think
that automatically puts you at the bottom.
No, hold on.
No.
I think
as a singles
the
wrestler
problem here, at that point, Kofi, even though he had the accolades, if you looked at how that man was booked, he literally was being booked as like damn near the bottom mid card. So like,
most people just remember Randy Orton calling him stupid.
He really was a bottom, even though he had the accolades of being one of the best in the company.
So accolades don't mean nothing. Accolades don't mean nothing.
No, it does. It does. No,
it doesn't. Because you're telling me it doesn't.
No, what I'm telling you is, you can win you can have the main fucking title and not main event no fucking pay-per-views. He main evented none.
We get it.
He main evented none. What I'm saying is, as LA Knight, as he grows, he has the potential to close out the shows. He has that potential.
I agree.
Do belts mean something or not? What are we talking
about?
I'm
saying, look, listen.
He carried the NWA for a good
No,
minute.
belts mean nothing. Why are we all acting like this is some fucking... This is all fictional. Do you all understand that? This is fictional.
Thank
you. All right. So no more of it. Can we stop? I listened to all this. Hold on. It's a fictional thing. Stop it.
Menace, do belts mean anything?
In terms of what?
In terms of your accolades, when you're done and say, I've done this for this. Do belts mean anything?
I definitely think they help your case, especially if we're talking about like you in the all-time discussion or being in the Hall of Fame. Like someone like Triple H, that man is a 14-time world champion, a 2 or 3-time Intercontinental champion, tag team champ, a 2 or 3 time tag team champion. So like he has the accolades that's going to solidify him in being in the Hall of Fame, no doubt. So I think it's not necessarily a necessity, but they damn sure help your cause for you to be an all-time great.
That's the point.
They definitely push you up the ballot a little bit.
Well, what I'm saying is
Kofi Kingston all-time great?
No.
I didn't ask you, dude. The fuck?
You asking me, sir?
I'm asking I'm trying to go being concise and go in order. Sensei, is Kofi Kingston all-time great?
I would say he's his whole body of work has put him in that situation where he's somebody who has value, but like I wouldn't put him up there with some of the all-time icons. I think he's a great person and he has a great resume. You know, he's been working for the same company, you know what I'm saying? And he's got different pushes, different jobs. He went from
I love this.
He went from burgers to fries. You know what I'm saying?
Actually amazing. So Jamel, is Kofi Kingston an all-time great?
I think Kofi Kingston, as far as WWE, I think he's been a good contributor. Like and this is just how I measure it. To me, there's 6 top of the heap all time. We own WWE, the Kings in New York: Bruno, Hogan, Rock, Austin, Cena, Roman. Few people get into that level. Kofi is on that Tito Santana type of level, almost on that Sean Brett type of level, where it's he ain't at that level, but he is. You gonna remember Kofi Kingston. He's come in the New Day. That's gonna also let him know. So not top of the mountain, but Kofi is definitely memorable. So not at that level.
Afro Kofi Kingston, an all-time great.
Fuck no.
I know. Long as Reign tag champ, I know. Doesn't mean nothing. Fuck it.
No, but you're asking for my opinion, right?
But if I mention The Rock, and it's he had catchphrases and yada yada yada. But if we look at the accolades, it's nowhere near Kofi Kingston. I'm just fucking saying.
The Rock main evented multiple WrestleManias.
Yeah, that man has
Cena,
has a 9-time
Austin, and Hogan.
Rumble winner, main evented WrestleMania. And multiple.
I love Kofi,
but
this nigga got over a fucking elbow drop.
He got his eyebrow over.
Bruh.
Nah,
so your accolades is an eyebrow and catchphrases, not titles.
He had the title runs too,
it's
though.
A contribution
Makes sense.
as well.
Gotcha. Who am I, right?
But wait, how many? But see, when I think about these niggas, how much money these niggas are drawing in, how much? Because, like I said, there ain't no way.
I put
you think as many niggas have paid to see Kofi Kingston as Rock or Austin and there ain't no fucking way, bro.
Let me tell you this.
When we think all-time greats, we think of people like Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan,
Ric Flair, even.
Those type of guys are solidified because of the championships and just the overall legacy
still fuck Hulk
that
Hogan,
they did
though.
in their
It's because of their personality and the stories that they told. Fuck Hulk Hogan forever because he's a racist.
Hold on. I got you. Rock's a tag team champion, Intercontinental champion. Apparently a Deadly Games one. Who gives a fuck about that, right?
He won the title around
the 90s.
WrestleMania main eventer. He ran in main event WrestleMania 4 times. Congratulations about that. He lost most of them, but
doesn't matter.
The Royal Rumble.
Damn, man.
Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time.
No, he's not.
No.
So let me tell you this. All right, Kofi, right? They gave him the title because at that time he was over.
About him giving them the title, what the fuck?
All right, can you let me speak? They gave him the title at that time because he was over at that time.
I'm not talking about him giving him the title. I'm talking about what he had before they got the
it added to his accolades. What I'm saying is, is he up there in the WWE? Yeah, he's up there, but he can't sell tickets.
You're telling me merch?
How many titles has the Undertaker won? How many titles has the Undertaker won, and how many WrestleMania matches when he wrestled, and how many tickets did he draw when he was actually defending the title?
Multiple. Multiple.
And out of how many? Okay. Out of how many? Now, I need you to understand what you're saying here. Titles don't mean anything because it is fictional.
Right.
It is like literally LA Knight doesn't need a title at all. In fact, if he's that over, if you build him,
if you're a draw, you're a draw.
If you do him the right way, if you put him in the right situations, he does not get a title. He will draw money.
Agreed.
That is literally the bottom line of this goddamn industry that they all talk about is money.
No, you just said it's all fiction, so it doesn't matter.
So no, titles mean nothing. No, it doesn't.
All right, thank you. That's all I needed. Titles mean nothing. That's all I needed.
I said that from
No. In a way, that is not true.
Because fucking mind.
No. Can you listen?
No, I'm not.
It is nothing but a prop to elevate someone.
So what was the next match on the AEW card?
We have deviated so far from the show.
Why is John Cena
on the card?
We strive away from God. So
why is John Cena known?
Because it's John Cena.
No. Why is John Cena known?
Because it's John Cena.
Because he won 16 titles. That's
the ruthless aggression. That's
why is Ric Flair known? Because he won fucking 16 titles. Accolades matter to certain people.
I'm calling MJF.
MJF just over because of the fact that he's fucking MJF. Okay, he's a good promo person. He got good promo. Miz, look, Miz is another person. He don't need a fucking title.
You know they have a match
because he can talk and tell.
Doesn't matter.
Proving the point that you know what, Goose, I love you to death, but shut the fuck up.
I'm proving the point that accolades matter to certain people. You're fucking bad.
I'm bad because they have a match and you're supposed to judge the match.
No, I think MJF is going to
Will Ospreay and Chris Jericho.
Oh Lord,
I love Will Ospreay.
But why?
Why? Chris Jericho is such a fucking vampire, bro. He's always got to get his fucking fangs in somewhere.
And I love it because he's my favorite wrestler of all time.
You call him a cloud
I can't say shit.
Bro, don't even give a fuck about Fozzy playing in front of 80 people in Wembley. That's gonna.
I'd be heated.
Someone said
it's like when Kid Rock showed up at WrestleMania. It's like
nobody give a fuck.
With his
he
will have his titties out for everybody to see, and I can't wait.
Listen,
I just wish he would quit, bro.
Listen, I do. Let's get away from the AEW monotony, I guess, because nobody gives a fuck. We're going to blind rank World Heavyweight Champions.
Oh, this is gonna be nasty. Somebody gonna say some nasty shit.
Oh Lord.
No, let's blind rank these World Heavyweight Champions.
We gotta go one at a time too.
We are being constructive because we're professionals. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion.
No, is this like when he was undisputed champion, or when he was like Shawn Michaels?
Thank you, Menace. Because
that's what
I was about to say.
Whenever he held the World Heavyweight Champion, reigns, strength of schedule, iconic moments.
Him and China.
Yeah, because him and Shawn was a classic rivalry, man.
So we'll start with Jackie O. Where do you rank Chris Jericho as being a World Heavyweight Champion?
I mean, this is a very biased opinion. It's number 2, and only because of the fact of the first ever.
Cut it, Michael.
well, no. Hear me out. It's the first ever, like, you never seen it before. That's 1. 2. I mean, we don't talk about it anymore because Chris Benoit was involved. It's just, come on, dude.
You have him at 2, fine. Jamel, do you?
I mean, like, dude, Triple H. He beat Triple H. Okay.
Well, he beat Rock and Stone Cold the same night, so we
Papa H.
Jamel,
I want clarification. Just real quick clarification on. We're talking about them just as world champions,
just the big gold belt.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm sorry. Now I have to change my thing, but I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah, honestly, he had 7. Because I think of
you had 7 rings. I don't know that.
I don't mess up for me. The Shawn stuff really is what defined him with the big gold belt. Past that, not really. For me, he wasn't that memorable with the Sean stuff. I say he's at
put him
7.
at?
That was quality.
7?
Yeah, I put him at 7.
What do you put Chris Jericho?
Me?
Yep.
8.
7, 8. Afro Kami.
7. Yeah, 7 sounds about right. He could be in the top 10. No, 10. He's at 10. He barely makes it in.
I just want him to be the Ocho. I
can't wait to hear these other wrestlers be above him. Jinder Mahal.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put him at 8 because, like, truly, just from him, like with the world heavyweight title, he has some good matches. But, like, truly his most memorable feud was against Shawn. But I don't think that's enough to really boost him into being, like, top 5 or anything like that. But I think he's at 8.
Strowman Reigns.
I got him at 9.
Whoa. We talking about Paul?
We're talking about Chris Jericho as the World Heavyweight Champion, blind ranking top 10.
Big gold belt.
Chris.
Specifically.
We're big go about. He's sitting at 8 right now, comfortably.
Come on.
He at 8?
Over who? Yes, at 8.
Over who?
He's just sitting at 8. I didn't reveal the rest of the list.
Oh, all right. All right. I maybe agree with 8. It depends on who you put in.
All right, 8. No, it's another. Let's go. Next is Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Damn.
It was such a good underdog story, though.
It really was.
6.
We got a 6 for Rey Mysterio. Anybody else for 6?
Okay.
Not top 5.
I'm okay. I am okay with 6.
What the
I'm
fuck?
okay with 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was one of the best, bro. The way that I cheered for Rey Mysterio as a young boy, that shit was crazy. I still remember that.
I'm not gonna lie. He lost that shit in like 2 months. Yeah.
But still,
we all love Rey Mysterio. We all love Rey Mysterio.
Anybody else higher or lower for 6?
He's not even top 10 for me.
I'm not gonna lie. You're right. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be nice, and I'm just saying 6.
No, be honest. I don't want you to be nice. Be honest.
All right. To be honest, the last 2 people shouldn't even be top 10. To be honest.
All right. So is Rey Mysterio at 10?
Rey Mysterio 12 and maybe Jericho.
No,
11.
we have 10 people.
Savage, you gonna fucking come.
Anybody else disagree with Rey Mysterio being a 10?
He's at 10.
As far as I'm not look, Chris Jericho's one of my favorites.
Should not even be considered
overall,
in this
but
conversation.
if you're talking about this world title reigns,
if you're gonna go to like Bruno Sammartino,
you know what? My bad.
Just talking a big gold belt, Jack.
Didn't carry that big gold belt though.
Yeah, my bad. I stand where I said with 8 with Chris Jericho. I was just thinking about one.
Well, Jericho's at 8. Are we fine with Mysterio at 10?
Yeah,
10.
All right, 10. Let's go, Mark Henry.
He's like a
man.
They dropped 15 years, Mark Henry. 15 years,
15 years Hall of Fame.
He's at least the 10 spot.
He's at 8
years, Mark Henry.
7.
Yeah, he should be in the top 10 somewhere.
Yeah, 7. At least 7.
That was one of the greatest heel runs I've ever seen in my life.
He was just slamming niggas all over the place. Just
he ain't give a fuck no more. He just didn't care. It was great.
If they would have booked that man right through that Hall of Fame run and kept
he took down a 75-year-old white lady and got her pregnant with a hand.
Champion of all time. Like we should be talking about Mark Henry as being the most dominant world heavyweight champion of all time.
He went that 400-day reign. Are we good with Mark Henry at 7?
I got him at 8.
Yeah, I'm fine with 7.
I was at 10, but like fair enough. I mean, like he at least
his dreadlocks used to kill me.
All right, we got Mark Henry at 7, Jericho at 8,
their ass beat.
Rey Mysterio at 10. So let's go CM Punk.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sad.
Punk?
He had 3 reigns.
Yeah,
I put him. Man, okay, my bias.
That straight edge society run was pretty cold. I'm not gonna fuck with that straight edge society.
I put Punk at 6.
I would put him at 6 too, as world heavyweight champion.
I'm not gonna argue if everybody's saying 6.
And the best part with Jeff Hardy.
But that's my bias for CM Punk.
That Jeff Hardy feud was
when he was a Sith Lord, then yeah, I'll put him at 6. 6 or 5, but like
when he was coming in with kill switch engages,
and he saw the blood in his eyes, and he shit himself on SmackDown. That CM Punk, yes, I'll put. That.
Never forget, he was rallying.
His on SmackDown. Please retweet.
Let's go, Batista.
He
at
got
least
top 3.
2 or 3.
Hunter,
at least 2 or 3.
I was gonna say he's up there.
Hunter.
Put him number 1 because we gotta give him what he wants because he would kill
right.
Or he will beat the shit out of Ric Flair.
Exactly. I'm afraid of Batista.
All right, let's go one at a time. Jackie O. Batista.
Oh, dude, Batista is very much so down lower, like around 8. Sorry. I mean, but I don't know. You're saying blind, so I don't know. You're gonna put like Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair or some shit like.
I don't know what I'm gonna say next.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know either. So like, if you're gonna say that, then no, he's not. There's so many greater champions. I mean, Bob Backlund was a better champion.
Don't do that.
Oh no,
you're fucking tripping, bro.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Jesus.
Jamel, where you have Batista?
Again, parameters of the list as you described, it's the big gold belt while it was in WWE. So nobody when they held it in WCW.
Correct.
That's the list. Batista, for me, when I think of that belt in WWE, he is like one of the first 2 people that I think of. Had Gang of Reigns, was a good champion, Undertaker match at Wrestle. Like for me, at worst, he's number 2. At worst, he's number 2.
Sensei, high, low, 2.
I like that.
I'm gonna put him at 4.
4. Afro Kami.
4.
Menace.
For me, like there might be some bias with this because like I literally grew up during the time when like Batista was like when I was a kid, that motherfucker was him. So like when you think like when I think of World Heavyweight Champion, like there's really 3 people that come to mind. Batista, The Undertaker, Edge. Those 3 were like the 3 big names of the big gold belt for me growing up.
Yeah.
And Batista was really him like that. So like I gotta agree with bro. I can't see him being anything lower than 2. I'm gonna put him at 1 to be honest.
So over
John.
Stone Cold, because if he brings up Stone Cold Steve Austin, then all this shit.
Stone Cold never held the big gold
I was
belt.
gonna say Stone Cold held the Eagle.
Is that what we're doing here?
Jeez, it's been a whole thing for about I don't know 5, 6 right
I was
now.
gonna say it's the big gold belt, not the Eagle.
John, duct tape, really, John, really, duct tape.
Really?
Anyway,
Really?
you got Batista. So when I ask you to speak, you're silent.
Jesus. Batista, I got him at 7.
Wow, and it was a waste of time. Okay, what do you got Batista? So we got Jackie O. What do you have Batista at? You said 7. I hope you.
I'm pretty confused on this whole big gold eagle thing because I'm pretty sure that was
the big gold belt for SmackDown. That's the title for SmackDown.
Oh, don't do that. Do you know how many titles there are?
I emphasize big gold belt maybe 5
No, because originally it was the Eagle belt on Raw, and then it was the big gold belt.
I've been watching wrestling for over 20 fucking years. You want to be like goddamn like anyway? Yeah, Batista was awesome, and he did the whole shoot thingy, and he's tracked.
He don't give a fuck.
Fuck him. He gets a 7. The fuck out of here.
So the Alpha Batista at 5.
Did Kurt Angle have it? I don't even know anymore.
One time.
Yeah,
he did. So he's definitely not on Kurt Angle's level. So
Batista at 5 is blasphemous. I don't give a fuck. Cold. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's wild.
I had him at 4, but you got to think at law averages.
The niggas is crazy, but all right.
Give me what I want, Hunter. Give me what I want.
Poor Ric Flair, bro.
So Christian.
So I can't even use Ric Flair. So I'm still not understanding the parameters.
I know there's a wax there, but
I think I got the list. The list is the big gold belt during its time under the WWE.
I didn't
prior in the NWA, not in WCW. No. Just making sure. Because I understood this.
I was going to say, I understood what he was saying.
Christian is the next person.
Won the belt is not that belt. Because he had the winged eagle.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he had because he was on Raw.
Christian
is the next person.
Christian should be.
Are you talking about after the brand?
He's 11.
Brand split.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. No, dude, I'm just trying to find the parameters.
I said it 5 times. The big gold belt.
No, nigga, that doesn't make. What the fuck? The big gold belt. Oh my god! You know what?
The one Goldberg walked around with forever.
When Batista.
Hey man, look for that big gold belt. It's gonna come at you real quick. Which
Look,
one?
listen. Type big gold belt into Google right now.
I'm googling big gold belt. I'm gonna go. I'm googling.
Google big gold belt, and it will bring up.
Dave, some people are visual learners, and I appreciate that. I am
that belt right there.
That one.
Yes,
that belt right there.
Nick Aldis
the big gold belt.
So
no,
that belt while it was just in WWE.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck? Christian.
Just the time that it was in WWE.
Yes, Christian is the next person.
He should go. He should
last. But not Nick Aldis, who won the NWA belt.
Who gives a fuck? I'm not talking about the NWA. What the fuck?
Because the history from
my head hurts. My head hurts.
I was going to say, because that's a completely different belt. The NWA belt is a completely different belt.
It actually, I'm actually reading it right now. I will show you it all.
It just ain't shining too bright. It's all right.
What do you have, Christian?
I got Christian at.
Whoa! If we had Rey Mysterio at 10. Then
no,
I'm sorry. I'm replacing Christian. I'm replacing Tim with Christian.
No, it's all blonde. Yeah. So he's just like saying random niggas and like whatever.
Yeah, I'm saying that won the World Heavyweight title. What the? It's not random at all.
Yeah, Nick Aldis won that World Saint Royal.
No, he didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh my god, he sure did. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did.
No, he did not. The NWA title that Nick Aldis won was nothing like that big gold belt.
What he's saying is that it shares the same lineage.
But we're talking about the WWE lineage, though.
Yeah, he's talking about the WWE lineage.
Fuck y'all. Does anybody have Christian at 10, or we put him a little higher?
Lower.
I don't know.
I got to start setting things up for GSW pre-show, Summer Clash, WWE Universe mode that we do. It's our own league. Cam is an announcer, so he should be. Is a commentator.
I'll be there sooner or later.
You need to be coming. If you guys want to join the league or want to be a commentator and stuff, because I'm looking for some commentators, hit me up, Mr. Vape on any Mr. Vape 90 on any platform. It was great being around you guys. Y'all have a good one, man. Come to my TikTok if you want to check out the show. We have a pre-show, night 1 and night 2. Night 1 tomorrow, night 2 Sunday. So it's our SummerSlam. So y'all have a good one.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Peace, man.
All right, moving on, I guess. Triple H.
How the fuck? Okay. All right.
One,
I'm looking at all the people who've won this belt, and you're like, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Jackie up.
I appreciate you.
Hold on. I can help him out here. I can help him out here. Go from
no, you can't. I'm literally looking at the whole list of it.
I got you, bro. Look from the years of 2004 to when they stopped using the actual big gold belt. So whatever the last year was.
That's like 2013.
That's what I was thinking, like 2013
between that 9 years.
I would hope even further when Eric Bischoff was on the show and gave the title to Triple H. Start from there and start from when Randy Orton was the
that was when it transitioned to that. So are you going to say that none of the other shit matters?
Well, I'm going to not listen to your ramble anymore. That's what I'm going to.
Oh,
I'm not.
It's from 2002 to 2013.
I'm not rambling though. It's not rambling.
I gave a beginning and I gave an end.
You sure?
Yeah, it was 2002. That's 2004.
Yeah, just go with WWE.
That's the Triple H champion.
I am legitimately looking at
Randy Orton is the last World Heavyweight Champion for WWE.
I'm looking at the history of the belt.
And it went to Seth Rollins. We're not counting Seth Rollins.
Okay, cool.
So Triple H to Randy Orton. That's the time frame.
Yes.
September 2002.
He doesn't get it.
To
all right, Triple H.
December 15th, 2013.
You could give dates, times, eras, arenas, countries, states, cities, moments.
Just munching.
Damn, you can turn your fucking camera off for all that. Triple H.
Triple H is probably one during the WWE banner because
he had.
I mean, he did get handed the belt, but the Reign of Terror is.
Are we counting Triple H as one?
I think he's.
I was gonna say 3.
Okay, yeah, 3. 3's better. 3's the best spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to have 1 on that one too.
So Triple H had 3.
Yep.
I gotta know who's about to be 4 over Batista. That shit's wild to me.
Randy Orton.
I love Randy.
See, this might be nasty bias. That's my all-time goal right there.
But yeah, I'm trying. I need to separate my bias from this. Give me a second, because I love bruh. Randall Keith Orton, man.
All right, just to be clear, how many times was he actually World Heavyweight Champion? Was it 4 times?
With the big gold belt. Hold on, give me just a second. Let's specify
specifications.
He held the big gold belt 4 times.
Yeah, 4 times.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, no one shoot me. I'm gonna say Randy at 2.
I was gonna move Triple H and Batista up and move him to 4.
Honestly, I wouldn't argue with that.
I wouldn't argue with him at 4 or 5.
Personally,
you got Randy Orton at 4.
I'm gonna move Batista up to 4 and put Randy at 5.
So are we fine with that? Randy Orton at 5, Batista at 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Undertaker.
2.
I've got him at 1. I love we share a birthday and everything. I love the Undertaker. He's the greatest wrestler ever.
He's my number 2 all time, so I ain't mad at that at all.
He's number 1 for me, bro. He was power bombing niggas. The last ride was free for anyone who wanted it.
Are we good with Undertaker at 2, or we put him at 1?
2.
I would put him at 2 because I got somebody else.
Yep.
I'm not gonna argue. He's still 1 in my heart, even if he's 2 on this list.
For me personally, I have Batista 1, Undertaker 2. But yeah, on this list, I'm not mad at whoever's 1 and Undertaker 2.
All right, last person, Edge.
1.
Edge is 1.
He's 1.
I think he's either 3 or 4.
Bro, Edge's runs were so much fun though. Mm-hmm. I only say that because I remember Edge's runs, and I've done a lot of drugs over the years. So for me to actually remember something, I know it was really good.
I think you can trade out Edge and Undertaker. They can be kind of interchangeable, but I think that's kind of where they are.
So the list was...
He held the belt 7 times. He defined that belt.
He's damn sure, bro.
If the list was Edge 1, Undertaker 2, Triple H 3, Batista 4, Orton 5, Punk 6, Mark Henry 7, Jericho 8, Mysterio 9, Christian 10. Is everybody content with that or no?
No, I like that.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that's a fine list.
I personally, just because of my be biased, I would flip Batista and Edge, but I'm not mad at that.
Damn.
Yeah. I would personally have Batista.
I just
have him up higher.
That nigga's name was Leviathan in OCW, and he came out with like vampire fangs and Jim Cornette's wife.
Is Batista higher than Triple H?
No, not in my book.
Batista higher than
my book, yes, but I respect Triple H being a little bit higher.
We those two Triple H would be an issue.
I mean, so Batista at 3 and Triple H at 4.
They're all just kind of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
they all on Mount Rushmore.
You can't like.
Well, there's only 4 faces on Mount Rushmore.
I don't have a problem with those like 3 or 4 kind of being interchangeable because depending on when you're watching it, you know, and what you're, you know, what period you liked it, it's cool.
But Ed,
honestly,
Undertaker,
top 5 is all
Batista,
to be honest.
Triple H.
That's blind ranking, you know, the World Heavyweight Champions. I do like to do Would You Rathers, but, you know.
I think we already had that with...
We did. We had a tag one, United States one, and Intercontinental.
So you all got in the All-In main event winning, MJF Adam Cole.
Well, people don't like women's wrestling.
Hey, I know this off topic, bro. I saw y'all NXT draft, bro. Y'all had me so livid talking about that man, Sami Zayn, putting that nigga at 9, bro. That shit is nasty.
He ended up moved up
Oh
though.
my god. Sami Zayn was Johnny Gargano before Johnny Wrestling, bro. And y'all put that man at 9 for the most important people in NXT, bro. That's
but his name wasn't Sammy Takeover.
I'm sorry, y'all had
Johnny Takeover, bro.
It's sort of like how Undertaker has WrestleMania, but Shawn Michaels is Mr. WrestleMania. But you can't take away. That doesn't take over the Undertaker.
Mr. WrestleMania got put to bed at WrestleMania.
Just saying. Shout out to the NXT list.
Oh my god, that list was crazy.
Niggas saying Sasha Banks was more important than Finn Balor was
that shit was crazy, bro.
That is outrageous. I'm sorry,
bruh. Well, you see, me and Cam both wasn't going for that one. I love Sasha Banks, but saying Sasha Banks was more important to Finn Balor, that's fucking wild.
Y'all niggas, that nigga Jeremy was tripping that night, that day, whatever the fuck.
He's a mark.
Everybody's a mark. Everybody's marking out for LA Knight. So I mean, what the fuck ever.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Marks make the world go round in this sport.
Yeah, that's why Tony Khan owns a wrestling company. So there you go. Be a mark.
Hey, just see Tony Khan said if anything ever happened to him, if anything ever happened to Tony Khan, he told his father to look to Bryan Danielson to book AEW.
Jesus Christ. Vince would take multiple surgeries, multiple fucking ways to stay alive so nobody can take WWE.
Yeah. Hey, Vince is ducking the feds right now, bro. You know, he had to come in with the neck brace for the steroid trials. He's coming in a wheelchair for this money over. He's coming in Stephen Hawking style. He's going to be talking through a box and everything.
Hey, do y'all think that Edge is going to be in AEW?
I don't know.
Fucking not. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see
Adam Copeland. I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't want. Yeah, Adam
Copeland going on Dynamite.
No one cares.
WWE owns Edge, so I mean, whatever. He's not coming down.
But if he wants to look, we've seen how lucrative these fucking Legends deals are. If you want to fuck up them paying you to show up at the Hall of Fame ceremony every year, millions of dollars, that's on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, God bless Edge because that nigga making that money.
Because those Legends, the low at Legends deals are a couple, like $100,000.
Yeah,
$100,000 a year to fucking show up at the Hall of Fame once a year, maybe do some promo. Come on.
Good for him. God damn it. God bless that nigga, man. Like, fucking right.
If he wants to fuck that up to put his body through more crazy stuff at fucking AEW.
I know he was.
Guys, we can see the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian one more time.
Bro, I saw the Hardy Boys versus Aussie Open.
I don't want to see Matt Hardy wrestle anymore. I don't want to see Jeff Hardy wrestle anymore.
Bro, I don't want to see Matt Hardy wrestle anymore.
I'm over
Jeff Hardy's cool. How is Sting moving around better in his 60s than Jeff Hardy is right now?
We as a collective hate AEW so much we couldn't get past the predicting the biggest wrestling show of all time attendance wise, so that just means something. But you know, we'll be back next week. Hopefully, maybe to talk about all shit.
There are 2 pay-per-views next week. Payback and All Out.
All Out will have happened by then too.
They're gonna bring up LA Knight talking about CM Punk versus Samoa Joe, so expect that to happen. So
fuck it.
Yeah, that part. So enjoy yourselves. R.I.P. Terry Funk. R.I.P.
Right.
Wyatt. Yeah. See y'all Negroes next Friday.